Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from anywhere you're watching from. It's still your boy, CEO Coordinates Group, and I'm here again to educate you people, the dog owners, on how you can bath, on how you can bathe your dog, on how you can bathe your dog, especially your pet dogs, on how you can bathe your pet dogs to avoid water entering their ear or water entering their eyes. You know, when you're bathing your pet dogs or when you're bathing your dog in general, you should be very careful. But today I'll be teaching you on how you can bathe your pet dogs in a careful way so as water and soap will not enter their eyes and their ear. Do you understand? So as you follow me, remain blessed. So today, I have the Lhasa Apso. I have the Lhasa Apso. I'll be bathing the Lhasa Apso today. I have the male and the female Lhasa Apso. So I'll be bathing two of them today. So I'll show you a guideline and a proper way on how you can bath or bathe your Lhasa Apso. You understand? The bath aspect is in our Nigerian slang, so you all know that. So I'll be teaching you on how to bathe your Lhasa Apso, your pet dogs in general. It can be pug, it can be Lhasa Apso, it can be Eskimo, it can be different pets. We have different pets, a lot of different pets. Then after this educational video today of how you can bathe your pet dogs, I'll still be doing another video on how you can bathe your aggressive pet dogs and aggressive dogs in general. Do you understand? So as you follow, remember blessed. I'll be showing you the dogs. So watch and understand. If you have any question or anything you're confused about, ask me a question in my comment section. Thank you. That's it. Okay, I'll be using Eva soap. I'll be using this is the foreign Eva soap. You know the foreign Eva, this is the foreign Eva soap. I'll be using the foreign Eva soap. Now, why I'm using this Eva soap, I know that you people will be saying that this soap is not so antiseptic that you can bath a dog so that all the lice will fall off. Though, my dogs have no lice because I'm using an iron cage. If you want to have a dog, if you want to think about training a dog, the first thing you should learn about keeping a dog is where you will keep them, their shelter. Because for your dogs, you need good shelter. And when I mean good shelter, I mean if it's not iron cage, it should be a well-tied cage because of lice and tick. Because where you find those lice and ticks is from the sand. They come from the sand, dirty place. From the dirty place. Do you get? So I'm using the iron cage. This is the iron cage, you know. And the base of this iron cage is net. So when they shit and piss, the shit and piss will drop down. It will not be inside the cage. So that's not how you see lice on my dog's body. They are well taken care of and well groomed. So I'll be showing you the Lhasa Apso, the male and the female Lhasa Apso. So as you watch, remember blessed. This is the soap. Then this is the bucket of water. Some people are using pipe, like a Russian pipe with water. So that one is the Russian pipe is more easier because with the Russian pipe you can just easily, pour on the body without pouring water on the eyes or the ear. You understand? But today I'm using a cup. I'm using a bucket. I'm using bucket. See, this is water, and I'm using the sponge. This is their sponge. This is their soap. I'm using two buckets. One is for bathing them. The other one is for rinsing them. So as you watch, you remember blessed. We are starting. We'll be starting with the female Lhasa Apso. So this is the female Lhasa Apso, very 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 intelligent Lhasa Apso. Tessie. Her name is Tessie. So today we'll be bathing Tessie. Tessie, how are you? Today we'll be bathing Tessie. So before you bath, I want to remove this the collar. I have to remove the collar so that I have access to all the whole part of her body. So as you watch me, remain blessed. This is the collar. I just remove the collar from my neck. This is the female one, and I'll show you the male. This is the male Lhasa. As you can see, this is the male Lhasa. This is they are dating. See, the Lhasa ate oil food yesterday, so you see the oil in the mouth. So this is the male and this is the female. So I'll be bathing them now. So remember, bless as you watch. First of all, you start by wetting their hairs. First of all, you start by wetting your dog hair. So and if you want to bath your dog, remember this from this side, from the head, you don't touch the head. From here, you don't touch until you're almost done. This is the last place you touch when you are bathing your Lhasa, your dogs in general. When you're bathing your dog, you don't go to the head. The head is the last place you bath, because if you go to the head, the dog you are bathing might not be comfortable because of water entering their eyes or ear. So you start with the body, like from the neck down. So you watch me and remember less. So now we're wetting the body. This is how we're wetting the body. You wet against the air against. Exactly. You know that the air is there. The dogs are hairy, so you have to wet against the air, so that the water will soak the air. See now I'm stopping at the neck. I'm not going to the head side. Neck. I have to wet the dog properly, and I'm wetting with the soap. If I'm wetting, I'm using the soap on her. As I'm wetting, I'm using the soap on her. So the soap would help to soften the dirty in her body. So now like I said, I'm not going to touch her head. Let's do it like this. I'm not going to touch her head. I'm starting with the body. And you know that there are some dogs that you'll be baiting. There are some dogs that you'll be baiting that will be very stubborn. Like this one now, she's used to baiting. Do you understand? When you are baiting some dogs and they are very aggressive, you have to use your chain. You chain the dog to a place so the dog will not run away when you are baiting her. But this one she's a very intelligent dog. She likes baiting. So that's why I'm not using a chain, a mouth guard. And she's not aggressive. I'm not using mouth guard. Some dogs, if you are baiting some dogs, they want to bite you. That's if the dog is not familiar with you. Any dog that's not familiar with you and you want to bait that dog, use mouth guard to cover the mouth before you bait. Do you understand? So now, this dog is a very calm dog. She's a very calm female dog, a mother. So I'll be baiting her without mouth guard because she's not so aggressive. She's a calm dog. So watch. So watch what I'm doing. See, this is her leg. I'm holding her leg to rub. This is her tail. I'm holding. That leg I'm holding. This is her leg. I'm trying to rub soap all over her body. So it's very easy for me. Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Good. You see how intelligent my dog is? He listens to all commands. So now this is the second sit. This is the second leg I'm trying to rub. Like I said, the head is the last part you bath. I'm starting with the body. And you understand? So watch me. See, I'm using the sponge. You bait against the air because you might have lice on your dog's body. So when you bait against the air, So if your sponge is you don't use iron sponge, you use a soft sponge, because you don't go and scratch your dog's body. Do you understand? So you use a light sponge as you bait. I start with the leg. I wash the leg. See that she's very comfortable because the water is not touching her ear or her eye, so she's very comfortable. So watch as I'm doing it. if the dog is not comfortable now, she'll be very restless. Sorry, she want to run away from here. But see now, she's very comfortable. She's still staying there. She wants to bath. She wants to take her bath. She's a fine girl. You understand? So as you watch, you remember bless. If you have any question, ask me in my comment section. See what I'm doing? You wash their toes well, and when you are washing their toes, see, when you're washing their toes, remember to go to their O's. See, remember if you're bathing your dogs, remember to focus on these O's, on their toes, in between their toes, because that's where you see dates, lies. But my own, like I said, I'm using a very good cage, a cage that is iron cage. See, the preferable cage to use is iron cage because you can never see lies on top of iron cage. So now I'm trying to look into between the toes to see if there's any dates. See now, so what I'm doing, I'm washing it. I'm washing it. Are you seeing it? She can even stand. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing what I'm doing? Ask me your question if you have. I'll still do video of how you can bait your aggressive dog. So just watch and remember this. Remember, before you start baiting your dogs, like I said, if you want to bait your dog, you have to dress on your baiting regalia, because if you wear your Christmas clothes like come and bath your dog, your body will be full of soap and water. So if you want to bath your dog, you should have a clothes that you don't come out for your dog. You should have a clothes that you've dropped out for your dog. Like this clothes is for my dogs, for bathing my dogs. So now this one is for bathing my dogs. So as you can see now, successful bathing. Now I'm done with the body. I want to go to the head. So now, before you go to the head, be careful, be watchful of how you bath the head. You drag her back. You see, you know that the hair of your dog, some of them used to stand, some used to fall. This one now is falling. This last time used to have falling hair. So this falling hair now, you just pour water carefully. But you be more careful when you are bathing a dog that the hair is standing. If you are bathing a dog that his hair is standing and you're not being careful, the water will enter the hair. But this one hair now is down. So the water will not go direct to the hair. I have to pour from the top. So it should be dropping down. So watch me. Gently, gradually. Gradually because of her face. Then you now use your soap. Rub gently on the forehead. Don't go close to the eyes. Rub on the ear. See what I'm doing. Are you seeing? Are you all seeing what I'm doing? See what I'm doing on the ear, on the second ear, on the neck, under the neck, beside the ear, beside the other ear. Don't go to the eyes. You see, you watch the way I wash out this oil now. I'll wash out this oil without stress, without water entering her eyes. So. See what I'm doing? I'm using soap. You know when you apply enough soap, it will now, the stain will, the oil stain will leave. So I'm using enough soap, and I'm not going close to her mouth. I'm not direct in her mouth, direct to her mouth, so that she will not leak the soap. Be watching what I'm doing. Watch what I'm doing. You pour water. Then you wash gently with your sponge. You can use your hand and do it too, but I'm using my sponge. Down, this one is not against the egg. This one is down. Being careful here. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? I'm being very, very careful. See, soap cannot enter. I'm not pouring water. I'm using the foamy part to wash. Foamy part to wash. Foamy part. Now I've washed one ear. I'm washing the other ear. Just be careful while bathing your dog. See, my hand is covering the hole. My hand is covering the hole of the ear. So soap will not enter. So you can see what I'm doing. Then now, you look what I'm doing though. See, you have to hold them out together in a gentle way and rub down. In a gentle way. So you should not open her mouth. Hold her mouth close together and rub. So she will not open her mouth. Rub under. Are you seeing it? Be careful of her eyes. My hand is covering her eyes in a careful way. You see, she's still opening her eye. Are you seeing it? So now I'm holding her mouth towards the other side. Be careful of her eyes. Be careful of her nose. Now, I want to use the soap with my hand to go. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Be careful, oh. Be careful. See what I'm doing? Be careful. Don't allow them to lick the soap. Especially when you're using antiseptic or any chemical to bath your dog. If they leak, it can cause reaction. Seizure or anything can happen to your dog. So be careful of the type of chemical you're using to bath your dog. Don't allow your dog to lick the soap. Be careful. And after everything, you wash off the water immediately. Now, I want to clean her ear. You know, I've not said about cleaning ear. I'll tell you about cleaning her ear. That's why I brought the handkerchief. This is the handkerchief for cleaning her ear. I have the handkerchief for cleaning her ear. First of all, make sure your handkerchief is very clean. If it's clean, you just put your hand, do like this, put your hand, be careful, then rub inside her ear carefully. Be careful. When cleaning her ear, be careful. Are you seeing what I'm doing? The way I'm cleaning it, water will not enter the ear. So now I'm done bathing her. So I want to rinse her body. So watch as I'm rinsing her body. Now I'm starting the rinsing from the back. Now she wants to flap. The reason why she's flapping is because the water came close to her ear. That's why she's flapping. If the water is not touching your dog ear, if the water you're using to bath your dog did not enter her ear or her eyes, she will not flap. The reason why your dog is flapping after bathing is because the water is coming close to her ear or her eyes. So watch what I'm doing. And sometimes, you know, this dog is not just pure white. This dog is white with a touch of brown. That's why it's as if you can still see brown. See brown here and some other brown. So what I'm trying to do now is rinsing her body. I'm rinsing her body. She's enjoying the water. I'm rinsing her body. Now, I'm done rinsing her body. I want to now rinse her head. So be careful. Be careful when rinsing her head. Just pour down. Don't pour again. Just pour. Be careful. If you pour, you wait so she will flap. She have to flap. She will have to flap. I flap. You see what I'm saying? The water came close to her ear. I heard in total. I heard in pari passu. I heard. I'm talking about her. If the water touch your, if you bring water too close to your dog head and pour water on top of your dog head or ear or close to her eyes, they will definitely flap because they want to flap away the water. See, she's still flapping because the water is coming close to her ear. She's still flapping to flap away the water. So now I've waited for her to flap like 2 times so she'll flap away the water. Now I have to pour her down so she'll flap it again. So water will not enter her ear. Be careful when pouring. Don't pour for her to be scared. Just be careful when pouring. You pour calmly. Let her flap. The last flapping before I'm done bathing her now. You can see. She want to flap. She will flap now. Now she's done baiting and she knows that she's done, but that's why she want to leave. But she have to go back to her cage. After baiting your dog, don't allow them to go and stay one. If you after baiting your dog, try and chain that dog or put the dog inside the cage. If not, the dog will start running up and down trying to date herself or himself. So after baiting your dog, learn to restrict your dog from playing. If not, they will date themselves again. So I'm done with this one now. See, I'm not going to use towel on this dog. I'll just put this dog inside the cage. Her body will dry, as you can see. If she dries now, you will like her body to be very pure. After when the body is dried, I will now make a video and show you how neat the dog is now. She's still flapping. Now I'll be baiting the second one. This one is the male. The male is very stubborn. Not that it's aggressive to me. Oh, I'm the owner. But the male is stubborn. It does not like water. So you see the way I'll be baiting this male. So that he's not going to run away. I'm not going to use chain on him, but I'll bait him in such a way that he's not going to run away. I'll be holding him so that he's not going to run away. Because the water touch him now, he wants to run away. He does not like water. This is the one that gave birth to him. So I'll be baiting this one now. He does not like water, but I have to bait him. But you watch what he'll be doing when I'm baiting him. Like I said, we'll start with the first process, pouring water to soak the skin, their hairs. Start from the back, don't go to their head. Then you start, as usual. As usual, you rub your soap against all the whole hairs. Against all the whole part of the body, apart from the head. The head is the last place you do. Finish with the body first, from the neck down to the body, before you now go to the head, so that the dog will not, so water will not enter the dog's ear or eyes, or even nose. So now, okay, imagine that I just poured water on the head. He will start flapping, doing like this now. Instead of being calm, he will start flapping the head. So now, you don't pour water on the head. Wait. When you're done with the body, you now pour so that you should not disturb you from baiting him. So you'll not be stubborn. Now I'm baiting him now because of water is not on his head. He's calm. But if I leave him there for 1 second, he will run away. He does not like water. See, he wants to run. You know. The one, see, why I'm not cleaning their body with towel is because they're inside the cage. It will definitely dry. Now I'm done rubbing it. I'm done rubbing the soap. I want to now sponge the body. Sponge against. Don't use something so strong to bath your dog. Go. Normal sponge. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Calm down and bath carefully. Like I said in the other video, in the other one I was doing, in the other dog that I baited, when you are washing their legs, be careful watching in between their toes. In between their toes to avoid ticks. You can see tick in between their toes. All those hidden places in your dog. Always check those hidden places in your dog to see lice there. You must see tick if the dog is sleeping outside or in a sandy place. See how this one is doing like woman me, standing up while baiting him. See what I'm saying? See the toes. You be careful, watch the toes. You have to watch the toes like this. See. Be careful, watch the toes. like I said, body first. I'm done with the body now. I'm now going to the head. So be careful. And if you want to bathe your dog, if you are bathing your dog in the morning, use warm water. When there is cold, use warm water. You can only use cold water when it's sunny. In the afternoon, when you are bathing your dog, when it's sunny, that's when you can use cold water. But when you are bathing the dog in a cold weather, use warm water. Now I'm done bathing the dog from the back. Now I want to go to the head. Watch what I'm doing in the head. I'll use soap first and rub. The ear is down. This one here is down. It's not standing. So I have to rub again. Rub, not against. Rub carefully. And under, like I taught you. Under. Don't allow the dog to leak. Oh. Beside. Beside. Don't allow the dog to leak. Oh. Be careful. Be careful. Then use your sponge. Use your sponge carefully. You be careful of the eyes. See the eyes here. Now this one is even closing the eyes. So I have to do this place carefully. Then now the other ear. Be careful when you're bathing. Be careful. So soap will not enter the eyes or mouth. Me, I'm very careful here. See what I'm doing. Very, very careful. See what I'm doing. Very, very. I'm being very careful. See, I'm holding my sponge in a light way. Now, let's rinse. Let's rinse. Start from the back and rinse. The dog will not flap now until water touches the head. Like I said, the dog will never flap until water comes close to the head or eyes. So now I'll be going to the head now. So you see what the dog will do to flap. Watch and see. The dog wants to run away. You see, he's scared of water. He does not want to flap. I'm waiting for him to flap. But he does not want to flap. That means the water's not getting close to his ear. Your dog will only flap when water gets in contact with his ear or her ear. Or when water touches his eyes, or especially the ear. That's when it needs to flap. So as you can see now, the water's not gotten to this ear, to this one here. That's why it's not flapping here, but it's still going to flap. Because I'm not done bathing him. See, the size is doing his head. His size is doing his head. So the water will not touch him on his head. But now I have to be doing it carefully. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Carefully. I can even keep my bucket and use my hand. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Then now you clean the ear. Remember to clean your dog's ear. Always clean your dog's ear. Very important. See what I'm doing? I'm cleaning his ear. Be careful, sir. Water will not touch your dog's ear. Now, are you seeing what I'm doing? The water has not gotten to his ear. That's why it has not flapped yet. So now, we are done bathing him. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? So now, it's going to flap. Watch. Are you seeing it? He just flaps now. Are you seeing him? He just flaps now. So, after a few minutes, their body will dry. If you have towel, you can towel your dog's body after bathing. But me, I choose not to towel the body. So they will flap and get themselves dry. But if there is cold, you towel your dog's body so the cold will not affect them. So now, when you are done bathing, you have to pack your soap, everything that you used in bathing your dog. Keep them safe. So the dog will not lick your soap. Wash your this thing for cleaning their ear. Wash your sponge. can see, I'm washing what I used in between them. And I want to use water to clean where they stay. So now I'm done. So you saw what I did there. You also saw what I did, Abi. If you have any question, just ask me. This is my sponge for my dog. This is the handkerchief for the cleaning of the hair. And I used Eva soap. You can use other soap, but don't use, when you're not using a dog soap, don't use soap that is not antiseptic. This is not for dog. Use a normal soap if you're using human being soap. If you're using dog soap, let it be antiseptic. They are meant for dog. When they leak it don't affect them. Because the person that produced the soap diluted it because they know that definitely dog will leak it. So if your dog if you have a problem of tick lies on your dog body, tell me in my comment section. I'll tell you what to do so that your dog will be very fine without having ticks again. So as you watch this video, thank you and remain blessed. God bless you. Thanks for watching Dave Cuddlin's video. Thank you.